अध्यक्ष जी, मैं सदन को आश्वस्त कर सकता हूं कि 1860 से लेकर 2023 पर 23 तक अंग्रेजों ने बनाए, अंग्रेज पार्लियामेंट ने बनाए हुए कानून के आधार पर इस देश की क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम चलती रही। इसकी जगह भारतीय आत्मा के साथ ये 3 कानून अब प्रस्तावित होंगे और हमारी क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम के अंदर बहुत बड़ा परिवर्तन आएगा।
3 bills have been introduced in Lok Sabha by Union Home Minister Amit Shah, with which he aims to overhaul the complete system of criminal jurisprudence in the country. The first bill is on the Justice Code. It's the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. The second one is the Citizen Security Code, the Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita. And the third one is the Evidence Code, the Bharatiya Sakshya Bill 2023. So what are some of the key provisions that are being changed in these 3 bills? What their attempt is to change the colonial legacy. Union Home Minister, while tabling these bills, said that even though he's going to send the 3 bills to standing committee, he wants to give a broad outline. First and foremost, chapter 1 of the new codes of the new IPC and CRPC are going to deal with women and children. Crime committed against women, crime committed against children. If you see the current IPC, section 376 is the section that deals with rape, and there are other sections which deal with gang rape, outraging modesty, which are all around 350, 400. What the Home Minister said is that the first chapter itself of our criminal jurisprudence must deal with crime against women. As far as bodily harm, murder, etc. is concerned, that should be chapter number 2, which is currently 302 in the Indian Penal Code. There is also a very significant law about sedition. What he said on the floor of the House was that Rajdroh ka Loktantra mein koi jagah nahi hai. What essentially is saying that this is Loktantra, this is democracy, and therefore a law like sedition, which was brought in by a colonial empire to take on the subordinates here. The Indians were all treated as subjects by the colonial power, and hence the law on sedition was brought in. And Home Minister said that now that we are a democracy, there is no place for a law like sedition. But does that mean that the government is going to not have any check on crimes against the state? That is not the case, and I'm just going to read out to you how the government is planning to keep a check on crimes that are being committed against the state government. This is the sections that are dealing with 146, 147, 148, 149. These are sections including 145. It says, whoever wages a war against the government of India or attempts to wage war or abets the waging of such war shall be punished with death or imprisonment for life and shall also be liable to fine. There are subsequent sections which deals with what are the other crimes that you can commit against the state. Capital punishment there being introduced. So even though sedition in the form that we know might go, but there are provisions being made in the new law as far as waging war against India are concerned. What is the other big thing, that the change that is being brought about? That's the law as far as lynching is concerned, and he made a reference to this on the floor of the House, saying बहुत हल्ला उठता है lynching को लेके. The word lynching may not have been defined in the proposed new law, but if you see section 100 subsection 2, it says when a group of 5 or more persons acting in concert commits murder on grounds of race, caste or community, sex, place of birth, language, personal belief or any other ground, each member of the group shall be punished with death or with imprisonment for life or imprisonment which is not less than 7 years and also liable to fine. So this is the other big takeaway from what is being proposed. Lynching as a crime is being recognized. If anybody is targeted by a group for his or her race, for his or her religion, caste or even gender, then that will be liable. It will not be treated just as 302 murder. It will be treated as a specific criteria of crime for which you can be given the death sentence. In all, what the Home Minister said was that this the way our Indian laws were formulated are a takeaway from of our colonial legacy. And he said that, we, after 75 years, we are entering into the Amrit Kal, and we don't deserve this colonial legacy, the colonial hangover. He actually read out, and as I'm speaking to you, I'm also looking at the number of times he pointed out that there are references to the United Kingdom Parliament, there are references to the UK system of law, jurisprudence, governance. And he said that, you know, this is not something that independent India deserves. The other key takeaway as far as criminal jurisprudence is concerned was about Dawood Ibrahim. Home Minister said that Dawood Ibrahim is wanted in a number of cases, but because he's not in India, he's sheltered by Pakistan, trial against him could not be started. He declared that Dawood Ibrahim will be tried in absentia. The courts can declare him absconder and begin to really charge him. And this could help our Indian agencies internationally as well. As far as criminal law and trial is concerned, how forensic evidence is becoming important in investigation, how EFIR, zero FIRs will be brought forward, all of that have been mentioned. Zero FIR has been codified, videography is being made compulsory as far as search and seizure is concerned. He's ended up by saying 475 places where you have references to colonial past, they are being done away with, and close to 300 changes being put forward. Now that these bills are being sent to the standing committee, there will be intensive scrutiny. The opposition members will also get a chance to see what the government is proposing and come up with changes. So perhaps in the next session of parliament, you will see, you know, complete overhaul of our IPC, CRPC, the Indian Penal Code, the Criminal Procedure Code and the Evidence Act, and like the Home Minister promises, much easier way to get justice, much easier way for investigation and ensuring that justice is neither denied nor delayed.